What is going on, YouTube? Welcome to round 2 of the Rocky Mountain Collectibles tournament that happened just yesterday on Friday the 10th. This will be against two of Colorado's Titans, as we have Justin, aka Just Digi, on the left playing LordKnightmon. He's been featured on the channel multiple times, and I will have his link in the description as always, so always go check him out. If you are interested in my content, you'll be interested in his content. And then on the right, we have my great friend Ryan, who is the only person in the Digimon community who is also on my RuneScape friends list, so we have a special bond there. But we're going to go ahead and see him just hard play the Knightmon after playing the Blinding Ray to put Justin as little memory as possible. We're going to go ahead and see an Andromon, so we will have security tech -1 on there, and we have Kari on board, which is going to go ahead and cause a lot of issues in this matchup, as we've seen in our previous matches with this deck list on the channel. The Kari in the mirror match can be pretty painful. We're going to go ahead and see Mastemon. We're both going to trash, and I can't see what's in the discard, but I'm assuming he just didn't have anything to summon there, which is unfortunate. Going into Mastemon is not going to be as amazing because it can't threaten Valderarm, but there may be some use in Zort Defeat here to get rid of the Kari. Bushi's going to come out of play. We're not going to swing. We're just going to go ahead and Digiball 4-1, putting Ryan at 1. Still no rookie here, so as from what we can tell so far, Ryan's had a pretty bricky hand. Pretty much has just played Blinding Ray, Knightmon, and Mastemon, and hasn't been able to develop any rookies. As we see, Justin has just been kind of developing the board off of the memory that we've gained, so this is pretty one-sided, and game is just threatened next turn. Now with the Unimon, game isn't technically threatened any longer, but there is enough memory to potentially try and swing game. So we're going to go into Turi here, swing Lord Knight into security, hit Knightmon, going to play Knightmon, which will hit Turi and give -1 with the Pikmon. Now Turi will swing, give -1 to the Pedo, and that is game. So that was not much of a game 1, to be honest, but let's go ahead and start getting into game 2. I believe we will probably have, let's see, who would want to go first in this matchup with Mastemon? Okay, Ryan's going to choose to go first. I would have thought he would potentially choose to go second here, considering the matchup, but as long as he has a champion here, it'll be okay. So yeah, fine start. Bushi. Justin just played that like he could see it with his Millennium Eye with his cards upside down. That was insane. Asking to cut. So TK's out now, which is a very key card in the matchup. So can Ryan match with his own TK? Is he going to promote? He's at 3 memory, so he does have 6 memory to work with. So we could go champion or ultimate into Mega here, which would definitely probably be worth it, because without the Tamer out, you might not be able to go into Mega freely without Blinding Ray. But we do get the Pulsemon to cycle, which is always a valid play. Now, 1 memory. Hopefully has a champion to cycle on top of, or else that Pulsemon is just probably going to die to the War Growlmon Digiburst if Justin does choose to promote it. Ryan's thinking here, probably thinking if he wants to go champion, swinging, interesting. Okay, Pulsemon v Pulsemon, and Matt and Ty. Okay, so that could actually be really useful going forward, considering the LordKnightmon will probably come out. Yeah, as we can see, he's considering going to LordKnightmon, but we're just going to hard play Pedomon, putting Ryan at 3 memory. So he could come out and go on to Mega if he did choose. Looks like it's going to, is it going to be Mastemon or is it going to be LordKnightmon? So it's going to be LordKnightmon. So he's going to be the first to commit, which is scary in this matchup, because you do just, when you promote first, you do just risk your opponent having your their LordKnightmon go over yours. But it seems Ryan feels he doesn't have any other choice. Swing play Starmons, hit Siren, and I think this has to be Unimon to have a chance at LordKnightmon not dying. So it's Pedo. Okay, so Pedo 100% is going to just die to Digiburst from War Growl and the Pikmon swing when he goes into Lord Knight. So this will be a board clear here, which is going to be tough for Ryan to come back considering that he doesn't have anything to promote next turn. But with the Matt and Ty on board, he will have 2 extra memory next turn. And with looking at board, I don't think, unless Justin decides to commit the Blinding Rays, he's not going to be able to put him to 1. So 5 memory. Seems like a pretty big hand. There's got to be a rookie in there somewhere to cycle. Cutemon, yep, useless in the matchup, so but the best one to go there. So we have five security checks. So it's not dead versus his 3 security checks, so it could be good. TK can potentially help because now pretty much he's going to be going to minimum 5 every turn. So if we can find a way to get the 3 security, which is probably going to be done with going into Mastemon, trashing the top, bringing back a Bushi, and then swinging those both in. Those are probably going to be how a general flowchart of how this is going to have to go. But we'll see, because he'll still need an extra swing even on top of that. We're going to see the War Growl. So War Growl, I mean, is a pretty good card to get into in this spot because likely multiple Digimon are going to attack here, or at least just the LordKnightmon, but you can threaten to take over the LordKnightmon now. Ooh, a second Knightmon on board is not good. And a second LordKnightmon is even worse. So it's going to go to 5. This is a tough spot for Ryan. I'm trying to think, what are the potential outs? The only thing is that there's now 5 checks going into next turn, and that's not considering the fact that both LordKnightmons can play potential Bushis. And I'm not sure Ryan has any security triggers in his list. So to even survive, he's going to have to attack over one of the Lord Knights, which is going to be probably... I think you might have to go Mastemon here. Digiburst onto the Lord Knight, go Mastemon, swing over that Lord Knight. But then you trade a security. Ooh, yeah, this is rough. Okay, we do see it drop down that one, so it'll be 12, 13, 14, so it's at 10k now. So technically, if we go Lord Knight here, Masty, okay, so he does have, looked at Gato. So I'm assuming that's Masty. That would actually be best case scenario if he Masties into Gato here. Okay, yeah, I like this. I like this. So we're both gonna trash the top. What did he trash there? Was that another Masty? Yeah, trash another Masty. Gato's gonna recover. Swing over. Okay, so now 4 checks to 4 attackers, but there's also a blocker. Is there anything else that can really happen this turn? Zwart Defeat would be nice to just get rid of the TK, I guess, and make it so they can't just freely swing over the Mega. I think I just saw the Zwart Defeat in hand. Picking it up? Yeah, okay. So going to Zwart Defeat. So I like going into Zwart Defeat here. I think it's really the only reasonable play almost. You can play a rookie, I suppose, but it's likely just going to die. Blinding Ray there is terrifying. Wow. I think technically Justin messed that up and did the Starmons and the Patamon, but I think they let it go through. Okay, no security, but no more viable swings, but that's still not very good. Ooh, and the blocker. And the Blinding Ray? And the Bushi. Oh, got the... Okay, and the Bushi will get it right there. Yep, alright, well, that is it for round 2. That was unfortunate for my boy Ryan. He did brick extremely hard round 2 and just couldn't keep up, or game 1 and couldn't keep up game 2, but with that being said, I will see you soon for round 3. I hope you have a great day. Peace out.